What's going on, guys? Scott here, and this video, it's kind of a PSA slash warning slash heads up to all the TF2bers out there who use Valve Studio band music in their TF2 videos, be it commentary or SFM. Basically, we're starting to see content IDs roll in matching against TF2 music. Now, why is this odd? Because Valve has always been very open and supportive of the community using their intellectual properties to create content, which in turn promotes their game. It's a 10-year-old game, it's still going strong, and I might be biased in this, but I feel that the community plays a huge part in that, be it YouTube, SFM, new maps, the community's huge, we all know this because we're part of it, but it's starting to happen, guys, and it's not a good thing. A content ID is not a copyright strike. They won't pull the video down, they won't ding you, but you will have 3 options on how to deal with it. The first, if you don't mind a company putting an ad on your video, taking away all the revenue that you were earning, or even if you weren't monetized, they will put an ad on this video, then you have that option. If you're cool with it, fine. You could quit watching now. It won't affect you at all, besides the fact that, people are making money off of your video. Number 2, you can remove the music in question, and it will basically be like any commentary you have will still be there. It'll just be against silence, which is kind of awkward. And 3, you can dispute it. Now, when you dispute, you have to show you either have written permission to use this or it's within fair use. There's a couple other options that they give you, but if you click on those, it'll actually say like, "Ha, we got you. You have no fucking fair use. Just stop now." And then, you have to go back and actually do the fair use thing. So the real question is, after all these years, why is Valve starting to content ID their assets? Do they need more money for VR? Do they want to make more CSGO skins? I don't think that's the case. This is pure speculation now because I put in a dispute. I haven't heard anything back, but I do know a couple reasons why it could be happening. First off, I don't think Valve has anything to do with this. In April, the TF2 soundtrack is coming out in physical media. That means you could buy a CD or you could buy the vinyl soundtrack, which yes, I already did because if you follow me on Twitter, you know I'm obsessed with vinyl records. And Ipecac is the record label which is putting this out. And when it was claimed by Merlin and Pius for Ipecac recording. Now, if you're not familiar with Merlin, they're the people that basically copyright claimed everybody that used Damn Daniel. And Pius, they're a record label, another digital media watchdog, stuff like that. And they are putting in the claims for Ipecac, who do own the distribution licenses for the TF2 music. Now, basically with Content ID and the YouTube flawed copyright system, robots put in like song portions onto the internet, and those song portions are then matched up against videos, or if somebody has a lot of time on their hands, they will actually manually go through YouTube and type in shit looking for a particular song just so they can make money. Why? Because record labels still don't get it, but that's a topic for another day. Realistically, Ipecac does own the rights to the TF2 soundtrack, so I can see that they actually are, to an extent, valid claims, but Valve has always given us free reign on using their intellectual property, as long as we didn't sell it, and as long as we didn't make people pay us to see the content. We can't commercialize the content, but that does not include monetization on YouTube. So I don't know what's going to happen. I put in a dispute. I know UEAK Crash got 5 claims put against him. There's a bunch of people responding on Reddit and Twitter saying that they've also had this done. And I'm not sure how everybody is handling it. I'm with a multi-channel network, so if this first dispute doesn't go through, I will be contacting my network. And it's not so much a matter of money. I don't really care. I mean, I would actually pull the video down before I would let somebody else have money off of my video, especially in such a shady situation like this. If it was Valve saying, hey, we've changed our stance on it, we're going to start, content IDing everything and making money off of it, I more than likely wouldn't be okay with that. I probably would stop playing TF2 and touching TF2 and making TF2 content forever for the sheer principle of them being a scummy developer, which sucks because we've all used it. And that was a main reason that I focused on TF2 early on, is because Valve was such a great company and they gave you free reign. You didn't have to write in, you didn't have to watch what you said about it or anything like that. they actually made Source Filmmaker so that we could create more content because they're a stand-up company. And you don't see that often. You know, anytime you see stories about developers giving people free keys to play their games and give Steam ratings, or, you know, Total Biscuit gets dinged all the time by companies trying to copyright strike him because he gives their game bad reviews. Like, I know that for me personally, that resonates as super scummy, and I will not support a company like that, and I'm sure a lot of people out there feel the same way. So, I don't think Valve knows what's going on. It just started happening over the weekend, and they just put the official listing up on Amazon, which, in the spirit of TF2, I will put a link to the soundtrack in the description box below if you do want to buy it from Amazon, just so you kind of see what's going on. It has a really cool cover, and when I do get the vinyl, I'll do like an unboxing video because I'm a giant nerd. So that's it. I just wanted to make a quick video letting everybody know what the situation is. Try to stay away from the Valve Studio band music if you can. There's plenty of royalty-free stuff out there. Incompetech Kevin MacLeod is the god of royalty-free music. The YouTube creator bar has a bunch of free stuff that you can use. And you can actually go in, search for songs to see if they will be content ID'd. It'll tell you if you're allowed to monetize, or if you are allowed to monetize like an actual official song, and then somebody else just put an ad on you. So you have plenty of options to put music in your videos. But if you do monetize, I would at least stay away from the official Valve stuff for now. I do think this will get cleared up. I think it's just a simple case of, you know, they put the music into their robot system recently, and now it's banging everybody out with Content ID. It hopefully will be cleared, and I don't think that this is something that Valve would do. I kind of liken it to when all the Overwatch SFM stuff was sucked from the SFM workshop, and Blizzard said, no, you know, we're cool with it, and then another company, like a part of Blizzard, or, you know, part of Blizzard Digital Rights, they are the ones who were pulling it, and everything got put back on eventually. I think this will pan out in our favor, but I think it will take a little bit of time. In the meantime, watch out. But that's it for now, guys. Let me know below what you think about this whole ordeal, if you've been affected by a Content ID on TF2 music. And till next time, take it easy. Peace.